Like how many? What are you holding right now? Like struggling to hold.
Medals.
But from what though? What are these?
Swimming, triathlons. Swimming, triathlon. Some marathons. But I didn't like do the complete marathon. I was only like 13.
Yeah.
So I like do half of it and finish and pretend I did the whole thing and get the medal.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I started playing Gears of War around 2008 when I was introduced by a friend, and from there I started grinding the game a lot and started playing competitive. Right after high school I either had two choices: continue to go to school, which what my mom wanted me to do, or continue to play video games. And I chose to play video games. You know, at the time it was pretty serious. You know, the new Gears came out. The new Gear circuit got announced last year, and so I knew it got pretty serious. So I made sure that I had to attend my first ever event, which was last year, which was MES in Michigan. What I wanted to do was, you know, pursue my career in video games and stuff like that. And I needed to make sure that I wanted to put all my effort into that and not, you know, getting distracted by other things like school. So I just wanted to put my 100% effort into that. So my mom wasn't really supportive at first, you know, definitely not letting me go to an event until 2 years later. I finally convinced her. And the only reason why I convinced her was because I had my team pass already bought. So I pretty much had to go, and my friends came to pick me up. Walking into MES was definitely a weird feeling, but also satisfying, you know, finally able to meet and play against people I've been playing against pretty much like my whole entire life online, and playing against them online was definitely a really good feeling. Coming home from MES, I was pretty excited, you know, telling my mom that I got 3rd place and I was in the money. I wanted to show her that this was a real thing, because at first she did not believe any of it. She thought it was all fake, no money was involved, nothing like that. So when I came home with the money, she knew that this was a real thing. The biggest event that Gears of War has ever had was a $300,000 event, which is in Columbus. And you know, me, I didn't expect to ever compete for that big amount of money. You know, I came from playing from on the ground to GB matches, and from there I went to MES, which was my first ever event, and we won $300. We came in 3rd place, and then from there we went from the Invitational, and you know, just so many more events after that that I never would have expected to compete in. Finally playing for the biggest prize pool that's ever existed in Gears of War and winning it was definitely, you know, I was pretty satisfied, but we weren't done yet. We wanted to continue to keep grinding and holding that #1 spot. For me, it's important to be #1 because I have family that look up to me. I have a mom that, you know, has always put a lot of time and giving me, you know, my space and letting me work to make sure I can be the best I can. And I also have teammates that will never let down. We're all there for each other. We're all playing the same game, and knowing that we all can help each other's mistakes, and we all have one goal, and that is to be #1. So my best Gears moment ever that I've ever had was pretty much the day we found out that we got picked up by OpTic. And from there I knew that I had to, you know, pick up my YouTube content, and you know, just so many opportunities would have came from there. And I knew that I had to step my game up, and we all actually had to do that. So the reason why this was a big deal was because I either had to go to school or make my passion my career. And that's something that not everybody has the chance to do. Gears has always been a passion of mine, and for me to be able to make it a career, there's just nothing better than that.